everybody, welcome back to LMC Varsity Sports. I'm Rob Moretti, back on the soccer field at Rhinebeck High School for what should be a great match between the Rhinebeck Panthers and the visiting Keio Unicorns. Keio off to a hot start this year. They come in undefeated at 5-0. Rhinebeck, not too shabby, 3-1 start to their campaign. So we'll see how this one plays out between these two historically strong teams. Opening kick coming up next on LMC TV. We return. John Cassis with the ball at midfield. Rhinebeck will have the opening kickoff. Goalkeepers Tom Birmingham for Rhinebeck, Sogo Sakamaki for Keio. And Rhinebeck plays back the opening kick. This is Donovan Dunning who centers. It's Thomas Crook in the midfield. Up the sideline it goes. Cassis couldn't get there. Back the other way it goes for Keio. Battle at midfield, trying to center. Dunning has it on the feet now, plays it up. Looks like a grab there against Rhinebeck. Tomoki Harao was grabbed. And looks like the goalie's going to come up to take the free kick here. So Sakamaki better hit it good. He has to run back as soon as he kicks it. And so he does. A nice kick down the field. Does get headed into the box by Kakero Ito, but Birmingham catches it on the fly. Birmingham punts it past midfield, headed out of bounds by Hayato Komatsu. And Colin Kelly up for the throw-in. Panthers one loss, I believe it was an overtime loss to Blind Brook. 3 wins. Keio's had some big wins early in the season, including a 13-0 win early on, as that one's cut off by Sakamaki and quickly sent away. Connor Flood heads it forward. Unicorns recover quickly. This is Aratani who gets cut off and sent up the field by Delmiro da Silva. Sakamaki is not afraid to come up to play the ball way out of the box on that one. As Okuma lost that one, it's played back to Sakamaki. He has it on the feet, and Jack Sheldon won't challenge him that time. Da Silva sends it forward. Back and forth in the midfield. Spencer Goldberg sends it to Dunning. Back to Flood. Dunning. Rhinebeck trying to advance it. Sent all the way up, and Sakamaki up again to send it away. Colin Kelly quickly sent it forward. This is Dunning now. He had Chris Ortiz, and Dunning draws the call. Dunning will leave it behind. Looks like Thomas Crook will take the free kick for the Panthers. Towards the box, headed loose. Cassis had it on the foot, but the defender, Okuma, kicked it away. Rhinebeck trying to get it back in the box. Keio able to clear. There's Kakero Ito, who actually left it for Nozawa. Keio back on the attack. Quick pace game. Not yet 4 minutes in. We've gone the full length a couple of times. Played up towards Sheldon. Sheldon, oh, what a save. Sakamaki stopped it, and he dives on the rebound. Well, the MVP of the first 4 minutes has to be Sogo Sakamaki, the Unicorn keeper. This is Kenichi Sakai, who centers. Komatsu plays it up. Headed away by the Rhineck defense. Back to Komatsu, who plays it far side. Spencer Goldberg had a touch. Dunning tried to send it up. Komatsu again. Now played up the far side. Rhineck trying to disrupt the play as De Silva got a foot on it, and now back and forth on the Rhineck half of the field. Sent forward, but Birmingham right there plays it on a hop. Punt from the goalkeeper, headed forward by Sheldon. Cass is chasing, but it'll come into the box where Sakamaki can pick it up. Cassis gave it a light challenge. Sakamaki played it away. Crook headed it forward towards Sheldon, who tries to make some space with it, defended by Harao. Sheldon still handling. Played back to Cassis. Cassis towards Dunning. Dunning back to Cassis. It's around and dove on by Sakamaki. That's why Keio hasn't allowed that many goals this year. Very energetic and clearly talented goalkeeper will help get that done. It's Rhineck throwing deep on their own side. Connor Flood will throw it. Thrown towards Dunning, who chests it down, played up the side. This is Goldberg, who tried to play it across to Chris Ortiz, but it was cut off by Sakai. Sakai to Nozawa. Nozawa had it disrupted. This is Ortiz now, trying to settle it down. Sent way up. Goldberg has it knocked away temporarily near the end line. It's out, and it'll be a goal kick for Keio. Action-packed first 7.5 minutes. Only question is, can these teams keep that pace up for the full 80?
Good, Ryder. Keep it up. Did I not just do that?
Goal kick headed by Dunning. Keio sends it up towards Nozawa. Challenged by Flood. It's out for a Keio throw-in. And centering feed, Dunning heads it into the air, and Crook heads it out of the box. This is Aratani. And Dunning comes in to steal it. Plays it back to Kelly. Kept in by Ortiz, or perhaps not. Throw-in coming for the Unicorns. It'll be Sakai with the throw. Toward Ito, back to Sakai. And back towards midfield to play it back to the defender Okuma, who tries to send it up. Dunning gets in the way of it. Dunning into the center of the field, and Jack Sheldon is offsides. So 2 of the 3 captains, Sheldon and Dunning, along with the goalkeeper Tom Birmingham this year for the Panthers. Hope you've enjoyed our coverage this weekend after 2 homecoming football games. We'll have another football game after this if the weather cooperates, and be undefeated Mamaroneck against winless Scarsdale. But rivalry game, but the intensity will be high in that one, especially if it's played in rainy conditions. That one played all the way back into the box, and Sakamaki can't pick it up if it's played back by a teammate, so he has to kick it away. Sent forward, headed further forward, flood chasing, and it's in the box. Birmingham able to pick it up. High punt, won't reach midfield, headed by Ito. The guy tried to play it up, Flood blocked it. This is Flood again. Played back toward De Silva. Dunning through De Silva, up to midfield. Sent way up towards Sheldon, chasing Ortiz on the other side of the play, sent towards the corner and out. The throw-in belongs to Keio. And they'll whistle this one down, and they want Sakai to back it up a little bit. Took a few too many steps for the officials' liking. Sent up by De Silva. Sakai way up the field and gets over the head of Crook, but Birmingham is there to settle it down. He'll opt for the throw this time to Colin Kelly. Kelly plays it up. Okuma stopped it up. And now the Unicorn defense trying to clear. A play back to Sakamaki. He'll wind up for a kick down the far side. Close to a handball. And Crook there trying to settle it down. It'll be a throw in for Keio, and they can practically throw it into the box here. Played back and up. Just outside the box. Corner centering attempt was stopped up by the defense. Stolen away by Goldberg. Cassis to Sheldon, who plays it way up a bit too far. And Sakamaki in firm control. 12 minutes gone by, no score between two teams that have played 9 games and have 1 loss between them. Of course, Rhinebeck coming off an appearance in the section finals last year. That one played up towards Sheldon. If he gets around the keeper, he'll have a shot, but he can't. And that's got to be some kind of call. Going to stop the clock. This might be a card being issued to Sheldon. Slide tackle may not have been necessary. I don't know if they're going to... just an injury stoppage. I didn't see any cards coming out. To make sure the defender is okay, it's Shinsuke Mategi who took the worst of it. And it looks like Sheldon's going to get off with a warning. He's allowed to stay in the game. It is a goal kick for Keio. Sakai, stopped by Kelly. Look out as it's over the bleachers. Fresh ball comes in for Sakai. Back to Okuma. Across the middle. Rhinebeck in control. Dunning. Played up. Ortiz on the wing. It's kicked out by Sakai. Rhinebeck will have a deep throw-in. Looks like Dunning will come up to take it. Thrown into the box, headed away by Okuma. Headed further, Rhinebeck defenders are there. Flood tries to clear it up the middle. All Unicorns there. Nozawa, and now Ito, cut off by Birmingham. And we might have an injured Panther on the play. But Colin Kelly's going to try to walk it off. They haven't stopped the clock yet. But Kelly is limping in front of the net. He's going to try to tough it out. Hasn't asked for a stoppage. Clock's still running through this. It's just interesting. They stopped it to check on the Keio player before, but Kelly hoping this becomes an offensive possession to give him a minute to loosen up. As Sheldon bodied off the ball. Play back to Sakamaki. Sheldon challenged, but he got it away. Toward the benches. Towards the center of the field. Keio still controlling. Stolen there, played up. Keio stops it. Okuma to Sakai. Up towards Nozawa on the side. Guarded by Dunning, he centers. Tahara into the box and scored. Kakero Ito got it past Birmingham. Unsettled moment in front of the net. 1-0 Keio. "15 minutes and 28 seconds in. So Rhinebeck, who had more of the offensive looks throughout the first 15 minutes, just takes one to go right though. Dunning plays it to Kelly, who's moving around much better now. Kelly, a second opportunity. Play is on sides, but Sakamaki has been quite solid in front of the net. His punt goes past midfield, headed back into the Rhinebeck defense where Crook gives it a strike. Sheldon up to challenge Sakai. It goes out of bounds, and it is a Keio throw-in. Throw is over the first set of players. Nozawa tried to get in there. Dunning took it away. Couldn't get it through. He had a streaking Goldberg if he could have gotten through. Player goes down. It was Katsumasa Nagai, who will get the free kick. It was Aratani, actually. It's the guy who looks like he'll be taking the free kick. The guy number 8, Aratani number 6. Aratani over the net. Goal kick from Birmingham, headed by the goal scorer Ito. Flood sent it back forward for Rhinebeck. looks like we'll have a free kick here for the Panthers. Player slow to get up is Spencer Goldberg, but he does get up. Crook is standing over it. Looks like he's asking for his 10 yards, and they'll move Aratani away, and he'll just give up on blocking it altogether. Kick in from Crook, headed out by Okuma. That's out of bounds. Rhinebeck throw near midfield. Flood throws it. Cassis trying to break away from a group of Keio defenders. Flood chips it forward. Kelly to Dunning. And Dunning couldn't come away with it there as Komatsu comes away. Up the field, play is on sides, and Birmingham lets it go as Nozawa was close to a look there. May have been off sides, but either he wasn't or the official didn't see it. Toward midfield. And a free kick for Keio. It's like Dan Fujiwara's checked in for Rhinebeck. And again for the free kick, Sakamaki all the way up to take it. Right beyond the N in the Rhinebeck logo at midfield. All the way up, he was looking for an assist there, he's not going to get it. As Dunning clears it up and out for a Keio throw. That one's interfered with, taken by Ortiz. So Keio gets another. Sakai, headed by Kelly. Sheldon couldn't keep it in. Another throw for Sakai. Okuma played up off the foot of De Silva, and Ortiz sends it out. Now how about that for a deep move as Nozawa moved out of the way and he just deflected out of bounds off the Rhinebeck defender.
Anyway, so my mom found out because she was like, yeah, like I need a babysitter, blah, 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 live in Harrison, blah, blah.
Cool, cloudy day, kind of unexpected, as a push in the box. And Birmingham able to pick up the ball after a couple of field players got tangled up in front of him. Overcast, no rain in the forecast today. Sent up the side. Nice passing from Keio. Dunning disrupts it temporarily. Dunning again to Ortiz. Ortiz could not get around Komatsu. And back the other way it goes. Komatsu near the sideline. Puts up a cross, and it just does not connect. Ball loose. Birmingham couldn't pick it up. And I guess Birmingham took a shove there as he went down trying to corral the loose ball. They'll give him the free kick. Just under 18 minutes to go in this first half. Keio up 1-0 on the goal by Ito, the junior striker.
But she doesn't know. No, I think that's like a...
Popped into the air by De Silva.
That is so weird, because a random person could only sign that up and like steal her team.
Like my mom just
Maggie, this is literally, it could be like a 4-year-old man.
Sent across. Player goes down, no call. Another push there, or what looked like a push, no call. Dunning plays it up. Off the head of Sheldon, he's on sides. Sheldon could not break away. It's cleared out of bounds by Keio, who say it's theirs, but the official says no, it's not. And that one's headed out by Nozawa. And a stoppage for a substitution on the Rhinex side. Looks like Ortiz is coming out. That's Hideo Ishihara coming in for Rhineck. Komatsu up the side. Kelly sends it away. Dunning sent up, and Sheldon knew he was offsides. You can't make yourself disappear as much as you'd like to sometimes. Sakamaki up to take the free kick. Man, that is really his half of the field. He sends it all the way into the box. It's headed out by Crook. Sheldon tried to leave for Ishihara. Kept in by Sakai. Dunning disrupts the play. Kelly will let it go for a throw. De Silva getting in the way. Keio controlling at midfield. Down the side, looks like it's still in bounds on the foot of Nagai. Working against Fujiwara. Aratani played it back to Morita. Keio still in control. Morita played it up, now played back towards Morita. He'll play it back to a defender, almost dangerously, as Sheldon was there. Sent forward, disrupted, and Dunning able to clear it away. Clearing attempt will go out of bounds, so it'll be a Keio throw. 14 minutes left, first half. They'll move it back a few feet. Nozawa foul tipped it but kept it in.
Pay attention, ref!
Played back to Kelly. He sends a big ball up the field, headed forward by Sheldon. Sakai first to it. Sent back toward the keeper. And Sheldon trying to get in the way. Just barely could not get there. Set up towards Nozawa, but Ishihara gets it on the feet and handles around. Ishihara sends it up, plays on sides. Cass is trying to win a race. Not a strong hit. Fujiwara, Sakamaki was out of position, but the Keio defense able to send it to safety. This one through to the box. Birmingham picks it up.
Natalia.
Birmingham's kick, past midfield. Rhineck just not too much on their side of the field. A few bursts, but nothing sustained. Throw in stays far side. Played up. Still in bounds as Shimamura has it. He'll throw it. Out of bounds. And looks like Keio with a free kick here. Sakamaki is up for the kick. Another one that'll reach the box. Header brings it out of the box. And Dunning clears it up toward Fujiwara. Cassis plays it up. Sakamaki clears. Header and disrupted by Crook. Flood there with it. Dunning plays it across to Ishihara. Ishihara played it toward the center. It was taken by Morita. Ishihara again up the field. Nobody there. Into the Keio defense. Nicely played up the field. Nozawa centered. Aratani plays it up. Nagai across, give and go. Centering feed off the line. Fujiwara will let it go for a throw. Two substitutes coming in for Rheineck.
Wait, who's
I don't know who that. Oh, I showed up. I got that too.
As we start back up, Crook's clearing attempt sent back forward by Keio.
Oh, I know what it is. You guys are officers for Saturday.
Into the box, and Crook able to send that one away. Spencer Goldberg had it. Cassis. Kelly goes right up and sends that one away. Sheldon couldn't settle it down.
Tom isn't.
Player hit the deck, but he just went for a roll. I don't think there was any contact on the play. Thrown in. De Silva across to Dunning. And Dunning tried to get it through. Nozawa disrupted the play. Dunning still with it. Disrupted again. Comes across to Ishihara, who plays it up. It might be a bit too strong. Sheldon challenging, but Sakamaki keeping his composure. Punted way past the midfield circle, headed into the air by De Silva, and out. Keio's throw with 8.5 minutes left in the first half. Thrown by Sakai toward Ito. Sakai got it back for a second. Ishihara tangled up with Komatsu. Aratani played it up. Loose ball in the box, and Birmingham just in the right spot. Ito is looking for another. Sent up, Cassis chasing, and Sakamaki settles it down. More of a line drive punt, still gets past midfield. Aratani up towards Nagai. Nagai in the box, just wide to the left. Birmingham calling for a ball. And he'll get two, which is one more than is necessary. Now he'll get set up for a goal kick. Junior Thomas Crook will set it up and take it for Birmingham. Over the head of Dunning. Sheldon had it for a second. The sun's peeked out. That's nice. Nagai up toward Morita. Still in the box, and now Rhinebeck able to send it out. Goldberg will have the throw in. 6.5 minutes left in the half. One kicked out of bounds off of Morita, so a clear throw in there for Rhinebeck. This is Dunning trying to get through too many defenders, though he does disrupt the play. Trying to settle it down and get control of it. Couldn't do it. Okuma played up. Chasing it is Luke Mazziapinto, and he keeps it in bounds. Played into the front half, sent up, and no call for offsides as Sakamaki picks it up.
She can't even see you.
Sakamaki's kick handled by Nozawa. He plays it through. Good ball, but just able to be disrupted enough by Rhinebeck. Ito played it back. Comes back towards Ito. This is Komatsu. Switches far side to Morita. Might have been a takedown, no call. Goldberg. It's a Rhinebeck throw. 4:30 left first half with Keio up 1-0. So a pretty evenly matched first 15 minutes. Keio scored, and seems like they've had a bit of an edge ever since. Sakamaki on the ground up the middle. Dunning trying to get through. Cassis leaves it. Dunning shoots wide left. Sakamaki had the angle covered anyway, so. The right side post might have been a little more friendly. Sakamaki's kick, headed by De Silva. Cleared up towards Sheldon. Goldberg breaks away with it. Sent on sides, and able to pick it up on the edge of the box is Sakamaki. Almost a great look for John Cassis. Looks like we might have a card coming in, and the clock has stopped, and it looks like Komatsu might be getting a card, and it is a yellow card. So the senior will have to come off. Rhinebeck, all the players way up at the edge of the box as Crook will take this free kick. Final 3 minutes of the first half. And the clock will restart on the ref signal.
talking about telling him, like, I was like, you can tell us my phone. I was like, what do I play? That was the fun here. I wanted to keep it that way.
Played up toward the box, headed into the air, off the hands, but picked up by Sakamaki, who hits the deck, no call. The official was right there. Sakamaki's kick takes a bounce well past midfield. Crook gives it a header. Cassis leaves it for Dunning. Dunning to Ishihara on the side. Couldn't get it through to Cassis. Dunning gets it back.
Yeah, Donnie!
Unsettled, Ishihara. Up the middle, evades a tackle, but loses the ball. Hirao plays it up. Kelly pops it into the air. Dunning tries to head it down. Played up by Ishihara. Pumped it away by Sakamaki. Goldberg couldn't quite settle it. This is Okuma up toward Nozawa. Nozawa across to Aratani. Played through everyone out of bounds. Gold kick Rhineck. Final 2 minutes of the half. Official time kept on the field.
Oh, yeah.
Crook's kick.
I got so excited there.
Goldberg. And that'll be stopped for a foul. Free kick for the Unicorns. Must be in the final minute of the half by now, if not even less. Sakamaki. Deep kick, Birmingham on the fly like a center fielder. Dunning through, deflected out by Sakai. It's a Rhineck throw, quickly played by Dunning, who gets it toward Cassis. Cassis in the wing, still handling, puts up a cross, and deflected away by the defender Hirao, and sent away to safety. And a push there called on Nozawa, free kick Rhineck. Kick through by Crook. It'll go past the end line. And that's touched by a Unicorn. So first corner kick of the game belongs to Rhineck. Put up by Cassis. Through, header by Sheldon will go toward the baseline, but still in. Sheldon again, off the defense. He scores! Spencer Goldberg with the equalizer at the end of the first half. Second chance attempt on the rebound off of Sakamaki. We're tied at 1. That should just about do it for the first half. We might get the double whistle right after the kickoff here.
Anna, come back. We love you.
Anna, bye, babe.
Keio plays it back. Refs looking at the watch, and that'll do it. So last second equalizer ties up the game at 1 at the end of the first 40 minutes. Take a break for halftime. We'll come right back. Don't go anywhere. We're tied at 1 between Keio and Rhineck on LMC Varsity Sports. Back on LMC Varsity Sports, second half underway. Team switch sides, and they get right back at it. So Rhinebeck on that last second goal by Spencer Goldberg off the rebound. That tied us up at 1 after a 14th minute goal by Hayato Komatsu. Sorry, by Kakero Ito. Opened the scoring for Keio.
Maggie, tell her to show me.
You can say it.
Yeah.
No.
I want to know. Just show me really quick.
So no separation between these two teams through the first 40 and 45 seconds as the second half is ongoing. Sheldon trying to break away there. Sheldon, little shove, they let him go with it.
I'll never turn on Anna.
Sheldon still handling it, puts up a cross. Goldberg is there, heads it, and it's just not strong enough. Plenty of time for Sakamaki to pick it up.
What the heck?
Sakamaki, a strong kicking foot all the way near the Rhinebeck box where Crook sends it away. Sheldon tried to head it toward Cassis.
How would I?
Keio's been quick to the ball, right place, right time. Well positioned.
She gets so confused. Yeah, but you get really mad at her. I'm like, it's so good.
Rhinebeck opportunistic with that late goal.
I'm like, you're dumb, bitch.
One sent toward the box.
I was dying though.
Off of Nagai. Goldberg.
I'm so confused about what was going on.
Played toward the middle, it's Dunning. Dunning took a little shove. Rhinebeck fans want a call. There is none. Dunning again.
Hey, watch your feet!
Spins out of trouble, and looks like there was a whistle there. It'll be a Rhinebeck free kick. And Thomas Crook takes it quickly. Played up and headed away by Okuma.
I thought she just said she's on my mind.
Aratani sends it far side.
She's on my mind all the time.
A bit darker here in the second half. Visibility still good on the field. But it's only going to get darker. This game also started 10-15 minutes later than expected.
Wait, what game? The boys' soccer game? Who's playing? The boys?
Birmingham's punt.
Maya, like, that exact.
Sent through. Okuma
That was the one that I was like, oh my god.
for Keio, and now Sakai plays it up toward the sideline.
No, a lot of it's. Wake up! We just
Ishihara
She's like smart, like I don't get her. Like,
still has it at the feet.
I get really scared.
Rhinebeck wants a call, didn't get one. Dunning plays it back to Crook. Crook, Goldberg.
He's small! Get back in there, eh?
Played through.
Hey!
Jess, shut up.
And Rhinebeck trying to settle it down, and Goldberg hit the deck, got the call for it.
Easy. Easy!
Is he going to say I'm sorry or is he going to hear
The official wants to talk things over with Katsumasa Nagai and Spencer Goldberg. You know what that means? It means next time something like that happens, you can see a card.
So just show me.
Free kick taken by Crook.
Just show us the messages.
Can I just say it? Can I just summarize it? Yeah, just summarize it.
Sent up, stopped by De Silva. Played back to Kelly. Ishihara couldn't put it through. One came all the way to Sakamaki, but Cassis couldn't get there to put the foot on it and redirect it. Dunning disrupts the play and gets it back. Dunning in the wing. Doesn't quite have anyone to cross to yet. Centered, it got through Cassis and now kicked away. Cross, still on the far side. It gets through. Sent up into the box, and Tom Birmingham able to pick it up.
That's as good as Luis.
You think he is?
Yeah.
Just like not
A scorer.
yeah.
Towards Sheldon, but headed away. Quickly back in Keio's direction.
Don't play clubby there.
Nagai had it disrupted at the last second by Luke Mazziapinto. Keio still trying to make an opportunity here. Nagai, as that one's slide tackled out of bounds. It'll be a Keio throw. 6 minutes into the second half of a tie game here at Rhinebeck High School. Into the box, loose, and kicked out at the last moment as Goldberg puts the final foot on it to get it out of the box.
Yeah, Luke.
You're doing great, Luke.
Shimamura's throw comes back to him and sent out. Rhinebeck throw. Throw-in goes back to Crook. Sent far side. Crook centering attempt taken by Aratani. A push. And a free kick for the Unicorns.
You guys are pretending you don't know what I'm talking about.
Big kick in and gets over and kicked out at the last second. De Silva with the game-saving clear.
Oh, he's back.
Free kick came over the head of Birmingham. Now back the other way quickly. Sheldon as onsides is Goldberg, but can he get it through? This is Spencer Goldberg, and his shot is stopped up nicely by Sakamaki. Whistle here. Free kick Unicorns. I don't think it's at that spot. No, it's over there on the far side near midfield. It's like Harao will take it.
Could you see them? Say we will.
Free kick at the edge of the box. Taken by Goldberg. Cassis chases. Cassis, full control and comes free in the box. Cassis shoots, rebound, and it's slid away. Oh, what a play by the Keio defense.
Oh my God!
It's like Shimamura got there at the last second after Cassis just popped it over Sakamaki.
What kind of call is that?
Junior, get it next time!
Throw the ball to him. Don't make him come. Throw the ball to him. That's what he's supposed to do, my man. Thank you, Rob.
Don't ever yell at him again. I'm serious. Easy, Rob. Rob, you never know somebody's situation. No, it's pissing me off. I don't care how you are. You're right. You don't get to talk to me like that.
It'll be a goal kick. Low line drive from Sakamaki. The official warns the ball boy, and the parents got on him and says, hey, I don't want the other team to complain to me that throw isn't coming in. It's fair. No call there, may have been a push. Keio continues to advance it. Comes into the Rhinebeck half of the field, but out for a throw-in, which Rhinebeck will take. A Rhinebeck throw. 10 minutes in, Cassis put some pressure on Sakamaki, but easily picked it up. Dunning stops it up in the middle of the field. Comes back to Dunning. He'll send it up, and offsides was Spencer Goldberg just by a step, but certainly enough to draw the call. So a free kick coming for Keio as they get the ball settled down. Sakamaki will take it. Kick is another strong one, headed away by Dunning. Sent far side.
She's gonna wake up tomorrow with a long time.
Back and forth with Unicorns on the far side. Stays in bounds. This is Komatsu. Passed through, but interfered with by Kelly, who sent it out. Will be a Keio throw.
I saw April.
This one comes through. Not the best clear by Crook. Mazia Pinto gets in the way. He'll try to clear. Bodied off the ball by Sakurai, but still with it is Mazia Pinto, who finally does lose it to Shimamura. He'll play it back to the keeper, Sakamaki. And clearing attempt comes through a lot of people, or Dunning settles it down. Cassis plays it up toward Goldberg, but it's sent away. Big clear up the field by Harao. Nagai had it sent away. This is Komatsu, who sends it further to the far side to Morita. Played up towards Aratani. Aratani on the edge of the box. Deflection didn't go anywhere. And kicked away by Luke Mezia Pinto. How about that? Sheldon goes right over Komatsu, and they blow the whistle. I'm not sure there was ever any contact there.
Just trying to play leapfrog. Damn it.
Perhaps a dangerous maneuver, but I don't think there ever was any contact. Regardless, free kick for Keio. Harao takes it toward the corner of the box and sent away. Aratani had it briefly. Another touch for Aratani. Nagai puts up a cross, and it's headed away by Crook. Another ball into the box. Mazia Pinto clears. Ryan very much on the defensive right now. Dunning trying to put a stop to that. Played back to Mazia Pinto. Up to Goldberg. Goldberg dances around it. Goldberg and Dunning can't win it. It's Nagai for the Unicorns. Goldberg disrupts the play. I believe this is Thomas Hendricks, listed as 21 on our roster, but wearing 13. Set up, onside is Cassis. Keio thinks he's offsides. Dunning with it. Dunning on his approach, it's wide. Give the credit there to Sakamaki cutting off the angle for Donovan Dunning.
So bad, it should have been. Put me in, coach. I'm always on that bad. I have it. Ready to go 24/7.
It's a goal kick.
Yeah, because I was looking for who has fat heads. Dab on them. But I think Solo went back to Japan. Wait, that's
So another goal kick coming for Sakamaki. 15 minutes into the second half, still tied at 1.
Wait, yeah, that is him.
Yeah, he's on cam.
Dunning's header to Goldberg. Goldberg plays it up. Back the other way.
What is it?
And that goes all the way past the end line. Looks like it'll be a corner kick. First of the game for Keio. Both teams only one corner, which is frankly quite odd at this point, given the amount of time the ball's been in the box. Katsumasa Nagai will be the one to put it up for the Unicorns. Into the box and loose and kicked away by Colin Kelly. And Cassis just couldn't keep it in. Leaves it for Okuma, who gives it to Morita for the throw-in. I'm sorry, that's Shimamura. Into the wing goes Nagai, taken down, no call. He evaded the contact. Header, and a save by Birmingham. Diving hand save by Tom Birmingham keeps us tied at 1.
Nice save, Tom.
I can't get over how they call me April Hayes. Wait, are you going to call me that? Oh, they do? Yeah.
Played up, and Sheldon might have been offsides anyway.
And they spelled it on their sign. Why did the sign?
Back towards Sheldon. Dunning trying to keep control of it. It's taken by Nagai and disrupted by Mazia Pinto, who then kicks it away. Aratani back on it for Keio.
Yeah, Colin.
Kelly disrupts the play.
When is psych due? Does anyone know?
Ishihara came away with it. Dunning now near midfield. Leaves it for Mazia Pinto, who plays it up and through. John Cassis has it knocked away by Tomoki Harao in the corner. And a deep throw in their own territory for Keio coming up. Still 22 and a half minutes left.
Let's go, 20.
And that one was a little bit mishit. Cassis tries to put it back towards the end line. Sheldon back toward Cassis, but I think he's out. Goal kick for the Unicorns. Don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but overtime is a thing in high school boys soccer. It would be golden goal for up to 20 minutes. And if no one scores, then it's a tie. Penalty kicks only used to determine playoff advancement. Looks like a push there against Keio, so Ryan-Eck will have the free kick. We had that exact scenario earlier this season, our first game actually, of a Mamaroneck soccer team. Ended in a tie against John Jay East Fishkill, 1-1. Just does not get through as Sheldon tried to come through with it. Kicked back away by Keio. Dunning with it. Played all the way back. Birmingham gives it a blast. It gets through as Goldberg let it bounce. Goldberg keeps it in. Doesn't get a call, and Harao plays it back toward the keeper, who sends a ground ball up the middle. Luckily, no one was there for Ryan-Eck, or else that could have been a rush. Meanwhile, here comes Keio. This is Nozawa, who leaves it for Sakurai. Shimamura. Back toward the middle and back toward the right again. This is Komatsu. Kicked and another save by Birmingham. That might have been an own goal if not for the stop. Tom Birmingham, I don't know if he's making it look easy, but he's making it look successful. As the punt by Birmingham come towards Sheldon, but he can't control. Coming forward again, Kelly disrupts the play, and then Crook clears it away. That one's way out of here.
soccer team?
Throw in for Keio, and looks like they weren't quite ready for that one. They'll move him back a few steps. And more than a few steps, a good 5 yards. Hendricks sends it out of bounds.
No, I like it. But like she wants.
I'm sorry, ever since you wrote that weird thing under your picture, I don't care what happens.
What she wrote? Are you actually mad about that?
No, but that was just so.
What she wrote?
Oh, but she tagged
I don't want her to get like the upper.
That was so creepy. And she's like, I love you.
Dunning pops it in the air
Die.
and almost gets it back. A little breezy, cool, and cloudy. No precipitation, none expected though, so we'll take it.
I will go to your house and I will go Rico. I will make like what
Long centering attempt. Mazia Pinto heads it away.
Yeah, it has to be a Zach.
And Goldberg now sends it way up. Cass is trying to win the race, but even if he does, Sakamaki there to send it away.
Yeah, Luke.
Mazia Pinto's header is too far to the left out of bounds.
Blood though. Don't get nice job, Luke.
So Keio's throw in ends up being kicked far side. Morita, and that one, Sheldon got in the way.
Are you going?
Cassis could not get it through to Sheldon.
They're like sitting with us. Can you? Who's that? Wait, yes. It depends. If there's an extra. Yeah, okay.
That one goes out of bounds.
Well, then should it?
It's a Keio throw from deep in Rhineck territory. 17:45 left in regulation.
If I'm not wearing Collins, I'm wearing something, but I don't want to wear something. We're going to say we picked it up.
Throw in, headed, and kicked away. Mazia Pinto with another stop.
Georgia, Spencer Washington.
Sakurai tried to send it back into the box. Kelly headed it out. And Cassis sends it forward. Sheldon heads it further up, but no more Panthers there. And Sakamaki able to send it back up the field.
Yeah.
That'll go out of bounds, a Rhineck throw, which will be taken by Colin Kelly with 17 minutes to play.
Is it Murray or Murray? They're going to be like, no, we're not doing that. Isabella. Oh, you should give Isabella Jones.
Whistle stops. Stop the clock. We might have a card coming out here. And it's Sheldon, who is a little pushy on that last play. He'll pick up the yellow.
Wait, who's trying to run?
So 16:44 left in the second half. Sheldon sent off with the yellow.
Shut up, Aiden. I'm chill. I just want to know who it is. There's only 11 passes.
And a free kick coming for Keio. Looks like Sakamaki's going to come all the way to take it on the other side of the field as they settle down some of the players in the box. Clock is running. Sakamaki's kick. Headed and out of the box. Cassis and Hendricks trying to get it out. And Dunning couldn't keep it in. So another throw coming for Keio.
Why is she yelling? Wait, what?
Tips off the head of Komatsu. Hendricks sends it up. Ends up near Dan Fujiwara, but he couldn't keep it. Both players go down tangled up. And they'll both get back up. Free kick goes to the Unicorns. And Sakamaki up again to take it.
You should give him Natalia.
Oh my god, yes. That's his name now. That would be so awkward for them.
Why?
Into the box, headed away, but out of bounds for a Keio corner.
Who are you getting, Anna? Jack. I need to want Jack. You should get Martin.
So just their second corner of the game. Nagai will come over to take it. Kick comes into the center, off ahead, still loose. Birmingham slid over. The defense clears. Keio not done yet. Nagai trying to get through Goldberg. Cassis sends it up. Okuma couldn't clear it all the way back. Sent far side, chasing it is Shimamura. Cleared way up the field. Nagai has a shot and a save by Birmingham. Ryan Eck now trying to clear. Put some pressure on Keio's goalie. This one will roll easily into the box for Sakamaki. Fujiwara was rushing in to give him a little bit of pressure.
Maggie, I don't think you should put Tom Crook in.
This one through, play is on sides, but no Panthers in the vicinity. Sakamaki gives it a kick. Hendricks got in the way of it. Dunning with it at the feet.
Are you kidding me, Rat?
And way up it comes, chasing it is Kelly. And he's just gonna have to clear it to the left of that flag, so it's a throw-in instead of a corner kick. Looks like Ito will take it. Ito scored, seems like a long time ago, but it was 14 and a half minutes into the game, and a whistle. Ryan ball, I don't know if it was offsides or what happened there. But it is a Ryan free kick. Or, sorry, a throw-in. I don't know, maybe he stepped over the line on a throw. Tough to tell from the distance we're at to that side of the field.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We forced him into it when we did it. Wait, you did that last time?
This one's sent up. Fujiwara's on sides. Sakamaki does what he's been doing.
I remember hearing about that.
Cassis tried to win it, and they called Cassis for the push. Final 12 minutes plus.
It's not my fault that you told everyone.
Nothing's been decided quite yet. Sakurai up. Dunning disrupts the play again. Up toward Fujiwara. Fujiwara across, trying to find John Cassis. Cassis back toward Fujiwara. They just couldn't quite connect. Sakamaki picks it up and throws it. Mazia Pinto came up to disrupt it, but it'll just be a throw-in now for Keio. Throw from Simamura goes right to Dunning.
Donnie, love it. Yeah, go
Dunning back to De Silva. Played up and offsides is the call. Not sure if I agree, but far side official was in the right spot to make the call.
You have Jack.
I'll defer to the professional's judgment. Sakamaki will take the free kick here for the Unicorns. Another strong kick. I wonder if they have him take penalty kicks when it gets there. One comes to Dunning, a whistle. Free kick for Ryan. So we're within the final 11 minutes now.
It was away. We all went. It was so fun. Why did we do last year? I feel like last year didn't have any spirit. How far away is
Crook takes the free kick. Headed up. Sakurai sent it forward. Mazia Pinto coming through.
Why are you going to Texas?
Almost a little tangled up. Hendricks couldn't come away with it. And a little difficult to handle for Sakamaki, but he gets it done. Look out.
Not in his house.
Saying look out to myself. Successful deflection. Bit of a camera hit the deck at the Mamaroneck football game last week, but not going to happen on my watch. So Keio back down the field, final 10 minutes of play.
We yell at each other like if we get frustrated. I've never yelled at I yell at Stephanie. I feel so bad. I always yell at Stephanie. Oh, why is he amazing? Because she never sits back on.
Near the sideline, it goes out, and a player hits the deck. So they got tangled up. Mazia Pinto went down. It is his throw. Substitution, and it looks like Sheldon is ready to check back in. And he will replace Dan Fujiwara. So Rhinebeck gets one of their top forwards back for the final 10 minutes.
What are you going to do?
He had been sent off for a yellow card. Dunning across to Hendricks.
Yeah.
Hendricks taken down. That'll be a free kick for the Panthers.
What number is okay, we need to. I need to do really well in practice so that she lets us out. Get Tom Crook out of your mind, please. Sorry.
So Crook with the free kick. It'll reach the box. Headed wide of the goal, and Sakamaki elects to grab it.
Wait, Georgia, how are you? We're gonna do like I'm gonna wear makeup. Good. Georgia, how are you?
Sakamaki's kick.
How are you going to the Bronx?
Still in the air.
I'm gonna wear mascara.
De Silva tried to head it away. Shot is way high by Nozawa. And good thing there's no field hockey game going on right now, because that would have been a problem. Lands right in the middle of the field hockey field off to the right.
You guys missing.
So goal kick for Rhinebeck. Thomas Crook will take it. 8 minutes left to play, still tied at 1. A well-paced game here at Rhinebeck High School. In the air and back. Double tap. Shimamura down the sideline. And now towards the center for Keio. It's Aratani into the box. Birmingham rushes over, grabs it, loses it, but gets it back. Birmingham has been strong in net in this one. His kick reaches midfield. Sent far side. Ortiz chasing. It's cleared out by Keio and out of bounds for a Rhinebeck throw.
They're gonna be all like decked out and like ride now. We're gonna like hide. Like bring blankets to like leave.
Out off a Panther. 6:50 left on the clock. Still tied.
Just write like their numbers.
This one could be decided in extra time. Yet to be seen. Still time for a ball to reach the net.
It's like Saturday night. Like this Saturday.
Dunning left it for Kelly. It's out of bounds, and a throw-in coming for Keio.
Get it back!
It's next week. It's the Pelham one? Yeah, it's like the 14th. It's like at 7 at night, yeah, because we have a tournament. I'm going, no, we'll be done by 7.
Goldberg clears it up. Sheldon has it at the feet. Cass is behind him. Takes a long shot that's well wide.
Oh my god. Wait, no, they'll load it to overtime. Yeah, it's overtime and double. But he thinks that we're good.
Goal kick from Sakamaki. And Rhinebeck gets it right back. Sheldon had it for a second.
Come on, right next, set it up!
Sakamaki again.
Yes! More head
Hendricks hit the ground.
Come on, Chris!
Played up. Crook has it at the feet, sends it away.
Come on, Jack!
In the direction of Sheldon. Popped in the air. Sheldon trying to settle it down. And the free kick belongs to Rhinebeck. 5 minutes left. And quickly played. Dunning pushed off the ball. Hendricks hits the ground. No call. Nagai way up. Play on sides. Birmingham. One of the easier balls he's played today.
Come on, Jack!
Birmingham's punt. Settled down by Goldberg. Played through, but no Panthers there. And Sakamaki in the box. Picks it up. De Silva sends the punt back Rhinebeck's way.
Let's go, Carlton. He's slow.
Cassis trying, and a whistle. Call the play off sides. Not really sure about that. Sheldon was not part of the play.
Pork chops! Pork chops! Yeah.
Well, free kick. Sent toward the box. Headed away by Mazia Pinto.
Come on, Donovan!
Ortiz flies in there to knock it away, but it's out of bounds. It's a Keio throw. Sent up and through. Sheldon gives chase. Sakamaki can only play it with the feet from that spot.
This is overtime?
Final 3 minutes. Keio will have a throw.
No, we didn't. That's why I'm asking if she's going so that she could wear his because we don't have one for Connor blood.
Komatsu played back into the corner. Cross sent up. Header is just wide right. Goal kick, Rhinebeck. Two minutes and 35 seconds away from overtime if nobody scores. Goal kick from Crook. Headed forward by Okuma. And this might turn into something for Keio, but De Silva's there to disrupt. Aratani played himself into the ground. Throw in Rhinebeck. Final 2 minutes of regulation. This one's sent up. Nagai and Crook disrupts another Keio attempt. Dunning cuts off Sakurai. Goldberg plays it up. Dunning must have thought he was offsides. He stopped. Sheldon gave it an old college try, and they're going to get Mazia Pinto for launching himself off of Nagai. Free kick Keio. They're ready to play it right now into the box, and Crook sends it away. Aratani. Hendricks and Aratani tied up. Sakurai back to Aratani. He plays it back to Okuma. De Silva sends it up. It's through. Sheldon, the closest Panther. It's at the feet of Ishihara. Sheldon with it. Had it in the box briefly. Cassis still with it. Cassis took a push, no call. Cassis shoots, and it's right at Sakamaki. That was a good try for Rhinebeck.
Don't push my brother!
Instead it comes through. Ito comes a bit free, centering feed, knocked away by Mazia Pinto. Takedown in the box. No call.
You know why the
Maybe a bit of embellishment by Ito. Trying to sell the call, didn't get it. Give the credit to the officials. They're pretty good in terms of not letting fakes happen. Sheldon steals it away. Can he keep it in? He cannot. Sheldon almost a clear shot at the goal. Yellow card being issued now to Nagai.
Get out of here, Abe! Are you kidding? The ref literally just waved goodbye. You're right. We are allowed to.
It is a throw-in for Keio here. I don't think the card changes that. It was away from the play. Throw-in for Keio. Cass is trying to, and that's the double tap. That'll do it. So we're through 80 minutes and nothing decided. Overtime coming up next. Stick around for the end of this one on LMC Varsity Sports. So we are set for overtime. Teams have, I think they're on the same side they were in the second half. They'll play 10 minutes. Golden goal. If a team scores, they go home happy. If no one scores at the end of 10, they'll switch sides and play another 10. Same rules apply. And if no one scores after that second 10-minute period, the game ends in a tie. So Keio had the opening kick.
Yes, Donovan, play it smart!
Dunning and Ishihara took a little push, no call. Komatsu. That one's played further up, all the way through and out of bounds. Crook tried to put it off of Ito, but apparently wasn't successful. And not even a minute into overtime, we'll have a corner kick for Keio.
What was the score? What was the score? Who scored? Oh, like half?
Like if they don't win, I'm gonna be embarrassed.
Kick is up. Loose in the box. Scored! Ito with his second. It's a game winner. A minute 10 into overtime. Keio wins 2-1.
Take it off, Ryan! Take it off!
Oh, not the time, Christina. We're gonna silence. Yeah.
Well, a well-played game for both teams. And Rhinebeck comes up just a bit short in extra time. Stick around, post-game show coming up next on LMC Varsity Sports. We'll wrap this one up.
Oh, you missed it, Sam.
Rob Moretti back here one more time, wrapping up a 2-1 loss for Rhinebeck to Keio in overtime in boys soccer. Really a good game on both sides. Keio got themselves that corner a minute into overtime and completed the play, but nothing for Rhinebeck to be ashamed of. They played a good team. Keio is still undefeated. Rhinebeck 3-2. Both those losses are in overtime, so even the losses are good losses. Tom Birmingham looked excellent in goal today, so he definitely, this could have been a much different game if he didn't step up to the plate and make some really key saves for Rhinebeck, especially in that second half. So we'll see Rhinebeck one more time on the schedule before the playoffs, and we'll see if they can't pick up a win. The CEO of LMC TV is Eric Lewis. The COO is Matt Sullivan. Community sports producer is me, Rob Moretti. And the camera crew on today's game, Jareel Semister, Emma Dopsch, and Donnell Clark. Once again, I'm Rob Moretti. Thanks for watching, and Mamaroneck boys soccer takes on Scarsdale, weather permitting, next on LMC TV.